Well, tonight we return to the short book of Jude in this series called Contending for the Faith. We're looking at just one verse tonight, Jude verse 11. It's actually chapter 1, in case you need to know, because there's only one chapter. In Jude chapter again. In Jude verse 11, we're reminded in the context, Paul, I'm just tongue-tied tonight, aren't I? Not Paul, but Jude, who wrote this letter, that Jude, in his desire to protect the church and guide them into truth, has warned them that there will be false teachers coming in, creeping in, even unnoticed. He gave several examples in the Old Testament or in the history of the world regarding those who would rebel against God. And in verse 11, he does much the same thing. We'll find tonight three different examples. And so if you would follow along, these three types, or as some people will say theologically, anti-types of false teachers that will provide for us warning and realization that in discernment we might find these in our churches. Verse 11, woe to them, for they walked in the way of Cain, and abandoned themselves for the sake of gain to Balaam's error, and perished in Korah's rebellion. As we consider these three historical examples, let's first ask the Lord to guide our time together. Lord, whether Balaam, Cain, or Korah, we pray that we would be warned, we would be effectively discerning, and that we would be able to judge between what is right and what is wrong, between what is true and what is false. Lord, I pray that the words spoken here and the meditations of our heart would be pleasing.